When the treasure-filled tomb of Egyptian king Tutankhamun was discovered in Egypt's Valley of the Kings, the news caused a sensation around the world. This tomb, hidden 26 feet inside a mountain, was opened for the first time in 3,000 years, and inside it were countless treasures as well as King Tutankhamun's mummy. The gold found in this tomb was completely pure, and its total weight was equivalent to $103,000 of gold, which is roughly equal to the weight of a small car. Although all the treasure and gold found in this tomb is priceless, if an estimate is made, its value in today's times is equivalent to 5.5 billion rupees. Viewers, well, after this tomb was discovered, archaeologists were astonished to see that even in today's modern era, it takes a mining company at least 10 years to find and extract this much gold from the mountains. So how did the ancient Egyptians manage to extract this gold 3,000 years ago when there was neither any machinery nor technology? Where did they get it from and how did they do it? French gold expert Thomas Forcher along with his team stepped in to uncover the secret behind this extremely difficult challenge. First of all, Thomas thoroughly studied the discovered gold for several years and compared its composition with gold extracted from different locations. After several years, Thomas and his team finally discovered that the gold found in Tutankhamun's tomb was also extracted from the mountains surrounding the Valley of the Kings. Now the challenge was to find the mountain from which ancient miners used to extract so much gold. But this task was no easy feat. There are thousands of mountains surrounding the Valley of the Kings, and figuring out which mountain the gold was extracted from was truly an extremely difficult job. French gold expert Thomas Forcher along with an archaeologist friend reached the desert 80 kilometers away from the Valley of the Kings because this desert contains many rocks that have gold particles hidden inside them. For this reason, they believed that if the gold found in Tutankhamun's tomb was also extracted from this desert, then there would definitely be some traces of mining operations here. This desert stretches over 136,000 square kilometers, where the heat and shortage of water If it was extracted from the mountain, then obviously a lot of manpower must have been involved. Thomas and his companion kept venturing into the desert in search of this. After traveling for many hours deep into this barren desert, they finally came across a strange sight at the foot of a mountain. Upon closer inspection, they realized it was an ancient well, which had completely dried up. It was clear that this well once provided water to the caravans passing through here. But astonishingly, there was something even more important here than the well itself. Yes, Thomas and his companion also found an old room built here, which from the inside looked like a place of worship. The walls and ceiling of this room were adorned with paintings, painstakingly carved and painted onto the stones. When this artwork was examined closely, it revealed a secret that was hard to believe. Thomas's friend, who was an archaeologist, explained that the very secret they were searching for was hidden in this painting. The painting made it clear that this well and restroom in the desert was the very first stop where antique gold miners would rest. The engineers had created a network of wells and rest areas leading to the gold mine. According to estimates, each rest area was built 70 to 80 kilometers apart, and it would take the miners' team several days to travel from one rest area to the next. While the information from this rest area made Thomas and his companion very happy, on the other hand, they also realized that they would have to travel further to reach several more such stops, because the destination Thomas had been waiting for years to reach now seemed very close. That is why they decided to venture deeper into the desert. One rest area after another appeared in the barren desert, but there was still no sign of the gold mine. Finally, after 2 whole days, Thomas saw a pile of stones lying at the edge of a mountain. At first glance, it seemed like a normal scene, but Thomas believed this place was a camp for antique gold miners. And that's exactly what it turned out to be. Yes, at this site, they found some stone tools which were used to break rocks and extract gold from within them. These stones, which looked like ordinary rocks, could be broken with the help of these tools. The stones were crushed, and then the gold particles were separated from that crushed material. When further searching was done at this site, many gold mining tools were found lying on the ground. Since Thomas had extensive knowledge about ancient gold mining techniques, he believed that ancient miners used to dig into these mountains, creating tunnels. Special types of rocks were found in these tunnels and brought to this mining camp where he was currently present. Another team of miners at the camp would crush these rocks to extract the gold, which was then sent to the King's Valley. Thomas had found an ancient gold mining camp, but unfortunately he did not find a single tunnel like the ones he was talking about. Perhaps the tunnels dug thousands of years ago were weak and had collapsed due to earthquakes. Experts believe that this method of gold mining was extremely difficult. If, in those times, 100 people worked on gold mining for a week, they would only be able to collect a single spoonful of gold. So, it would not be wrong to say that thousands of ancient miners must have worked simultaneously to mine the gold found in Tutankhamun's tomb. Even then, it would have taken them many years to complete this task. The mined gold was sent to the King's Valley in the form of small particles, where a separate team would mold it into various shapes, including Tutankhamun's death mask, coffin, statues, jewelry, chairs, and the gold chariot. When Howard Carter discovered this tomb in 1922, it contained 5,000 different kinds of items. It took British archaeologists a full 10 years just to catalog all these items. We hope you will also like and share this video from zemtv wholeheartedly. Thank you so much for your loving comments. See you in the next amazing video.